Hi guys, this is Ivan from 1239E, and today I'm joined here with Ezra from 76A6A, Parker from 76A6A, and James from 16610A.
And Owen from 16610.
Yeah, I'm sitting right next to him.
So we got Ben from 11811A. Anything we could fix in a day, 11 pounds, 12.5 ounces. Pretty proud, plus used as all illegal plastic. Okay. So
I would.
it looks unfinished,
Yeah.
of course, without the Lady Brown, but um,
Maybe on the intake, instead of using standoffs to just brace it, you would use like a C channel or something stronger and have like triangle braces bracing that also.
Yeah.
Mm.
He does do a really good job with weight savings, though, as you can see.
Yeah.
Like, he uses polycarb instead of C channels or L channels to, make his intake. And then also to brace the intake, he uses polycarb as well instead of another, like, C channel or something.
Yeah. The ring guides at the front, the bracing looks solid for the most part. The wiring and the pneumatics look quite clean.
The only issue I see is I don't see any, like, front side full cross braces. I only see one full cross brace, and it's in the back.
Yeah.
And then also that battery cable, I'm not so sure about that one.
I mean, I don't even see his battery.
We can't see his battery.
oh, it's because the battery's not
where's the
attached.
battery?
You could see the clips on the right side
Yeah.
intake, but he just doesn't have a battery on it, so that's why it's hanging out there. So
Okay.
No,
The battery cable is just really exposed.
okay,
Only
but
having
the
battery-
battery.
I'm gonna give it a C tier because no wall sticks, but otherwise it's a pretty decent build.
I'm gonna give it a B tier because 11 pounds really good weight savings, and wall sticks will probably finish later. So that's not the point.
I'd give it a B, yeah.
Freshman at our school.
Yes.
That's automatic.
that is a robot.
That's
So this is actually a robot from last year. It's actually meant to clear out the goals because it is sub 6.
Yeah.
So this is actually a Metabot. As you can see, it has the intake, of course. You just can't see it there. So and the G tier hang. So I'd give this an S tier personally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh God.
Yeah, automatic S tier.
Other
Right,
fresh.
And there are other freshmen.
once again, we got a
That's-
Meta sub 6 bot. This one's actually a little bit better because it does have intake instead of just the like passive
Yeah.
carved out area to move the triballs around. So this gets like a double S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's actually it's got a Bluetooth motor as well. That technology is never seen before, so maybe
And I'd say they're
I think
In
honestly,
all-
this is the best. This is the best tier. Honestly, like I don't even
In
know.
all seriousness, though, they
Triple S
do a
tier.
really good job with screw joints, and then they also use zip tie bearings for weight savings as well.
yeah.
The only issue I really see is the 5x bracing. Otherwise, it seems to be fine.
Don't
Also
use
use
just
full
use
cross
three-
braces.
Yeah.
Yeah, full cross braces.
Yeah, and I love the
Hold on.
painted C channels.
No.
You know.
I'm gonna give it.
But hold on. Before anyone makes their rating, do not use a low strength axle on the back. That is going to bend
Oh,
right away.
yeah.
Oh,
Switch
yeah.
that out for a C channel or a strength axle.
That's getting a D tier because of that.
You- no more S
Yeah.
tier, D tier. That low strength axle is over.
All right, we got Treston from 7862T. Criticism is appreciated. I know it's mid. Green motors for intake chain 450 on 3.25. First compound Saturday. Luke, please rate. Unfortunately, I am not Luke.
Nor am I.
Yeah.
Um,
It just seems really overbuilt.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
the from the image we see right here. I think the intake ramp also scrapes the ground. That's not really the best for driving.
yeah.
Also,
It's
that
overbuilt.
back C channel, I would recommend boxing because that will be undergoing quite a lot of hits and pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So boxing that would definitely benefit you. Otherwise, it's going to warp over time.
I think if they had more access
God, dude.
to poly,
Somebody took a bite out of the front of their C channel and towards the intake, bro.
I see that.
Anyways, I give this like a D tier. Outdated, no wall stakes. So
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd give it a C tier.
Also, one little last thing: don't have your motors that high. Having a higher CG isn't good. You really want your CG to be lower because that helps with acceleration speed and then like while you're turning and stuff. Otherwise, you have to displace a larger amount of like weight when you're turning, if that makes sense. Low CG is good.
Yeah.
Lady Brown from Charlie 8448X.
That is the Lady Brown.
What a gear ratio.
Real.
Yeah.
Is that 60 to what is that? Is that 60 to 84?
I think
Or
so.
is that
72 to
72, I
84.
think.
Is that so?
70?
Actually, no,
Is
I
that
that's
think that's
so?
72.
that's 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 60.
You could probably use smaller gears for that ratio. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a different way to do it. Maybe it's just spacing the way you space it out, but that's whatever.
Yeah.
That front bar that you have to kind of take the impact, I would highly recommend boxing that. Otherwise, you're going to continue to need to bend that back as well, similar to the last. Just boxing areas that will undergo high amounts of impact is always something you should do in a high quality build.
I don't think the Lady Brown is finished because it doesn't have any like mesh or anything to hold the ring, so it's just like two C channels sticking there. I don't really know what's going on in the back. I think that's just like a bunch of stuff right there. It's kind of hard to tell. Wire management could be better, but it's not super big.
It could definitely be simplified. There's definitely a lot of unnecessary C channels.
Definitely use half cuts on the Lady Brown's, what's it called? Structure, like the tower.
It's in white, yeah.
I'd
All
say
right.
a C tier.
We'll give it a
Yeah, C2.
Oh,
Holy moly, what's going on here? Okay,
We just got a drivetrain.
just got a drivetrain. 600 RPM.
Unfinished.
3-hole gap. It's pretty clean.
Oh, what's with the nylon nuts sticking out? And they're thick nylons
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Sick
use-
nylons is not good. And also shafts taking out the lack of bracing is also not the best.
Yeah.
you probably add that later though. To be honest, that's since he just finished the two halves. Hot swap motors, that's always good.
I would recommend doing a zip tie or something on the like other side, so that way it's just an extra failsafe, so the rubber bands don't fall off. That's what we do.
No, we do it the opposite. We have two zip ties going the
Yeah, and then we have
rubber bands and then a rubber band around them to hold them. But you don't really need it like that. It's just our personal way we do it.
I think green gears on the outside, that's like not drip, personally.
Real. Minus aura.
Minus Aura.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this. It's not bad, really. It isn't that bad. So I'm just gonna give it a B tier. It's
It's
just
a drivetrain. It's not really anything.
it's
Yeah.
nothing special. So just a B tier,
It's a good start.
average.
Can I just say
Mhm.
later did not turn on to be the best build, may I add.
Okay.
Alrighty. We can skip this next one. It's not robot.
Roblox.
Yeah. We got Lee from 1412E. The motor's kind of hot, but it works. All right. Looks like we have a Lady Brown scoring.
Okay.
I would definitely want to tune my compression a bit more. It seems to be sliding out
Ugh.
before
this
it's
is-
even fully scored.
This is still testing, so they're probably still working. But yeah,
It doesn't say that it's testing, actually.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know if that's a legal doinker because that does seem to contact all four rings, but it does depend on your region and refs. So
Yeah.
just double check with the refs about that.
I'd
I'd
also
also-
consider adding PID onto your Lady Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, macros are always good.
But if you don't have access to rotational sensors and stuff like that, you can also just use the motor encoders. It works
That's
as a
the
simple
idea.
solution. Yeah.
Also, I'd
Yeah.
say that guy probably also needs bracing a bit. Looking at it, like
Yeah, his bot's kind of shaky.
the drivetrain, the drivetrain looks like it might bend real soon. Honestly,
These
I
guys
Yeah,
do have a TikTok page, I'm aware, so you guys should all go check that out.
I'm going to give it a C tier.
yeah, me too.
I'm gonna give it a C tier. I'm gonna give it a B tier because I like these guys, but
All right.
C tier.
Grimmin Leak from VCAD. I'm gonna give this an F for falling down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
F to pay respects, F in chat.
If to pay respects. The dream ain't dead. Gremlin will come back. Trust.
Ivan, it says they're going to get defended. Is that true? Do you know anyone who defended them? Maybe
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah, we have
Hunted.
seen that we have seen one team make
Ah,
crazy defense on them.
Yeah.
Like they were barely able to get a tier 1 on their final qual match because of that team.
Wait. Who said they were gonna get defended? Who was that again? Oh wait, it was me. Oh shoot.
Yeah, Parker.
Wow.
Well,
Props to Ivan for the defense at Haunted.
Real. Make them tip.
Hmm
also,
All right.
we got clipped though.
I like to say
Okay.
the Taiwan climb, it's actually working. There's actually a bot that reached tier 3 in the Asian Open. In the Asia Open.
Wasn't it sunny?
Sorry?
They reached tier 3 with like 15 seconds left though.
Yeah, they got absolutely cooked on the wall stakes.
They got cooked on wall stakes and they only had 2 goals.
Wasn't it? It was sunny, right?
No.
Oh, I swear it was 1065A, bro. I guess that's who posted it on YouTube. But
Yeah.
All right. Locking clamp is real. It's a basic locking clamp without great.
where did you? I'm confused. Where are we, bro?
Right after
Right
the
below.
crimson.
Yeah.
Did I skip too far ahead? I did. Shit.
Write that down, write that
I don't really have any crazy criticism of
Yeah.
I mean,
anything on this.
Looks
mean,
nice.
my only criticism is the fact that I think it looks like, judging on the amount of reflections that it has, it looks like it might be steel, not aluminum.
I think that's a
Yeah. I don't know. It might just be really scratched up aluminum because sometimes that can look somewhat like steel.
Yeah. Definitely don't need to be using the biggest nuts on this though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy way to save some weight.
I like the tape. I'm messing
Oh
with
yeah,
the
and
tape.
also Kep's not on the bracing. That's
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Don't
That's
use
less
cap.
than ideal. I'm gonna give it a C tier.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
From
Next, we got Ben Murr.
I don't
I
know.
apologize.
BTY underscore war.
Oh, dang! I'm really bad at that. Advice on how to improve. We're a 3-person team and have no Vex experience.
You
Alrighty.
could use polycarb if you have access to it for your hooks, which I do see you have access to polycarb because for Lady Brown, but you don't necessarily need to do that. I would just recommend it.
The first thing I notice is your intake obviously doesn't score perfectly onto the goal. So you do just have 1 piston on that clamp. If you did have second, you could have more pressure on there. I know you're holding it with your hand, but in matches, holding it with just 1 person will result in issues. And then also, a lot of teams do a bit of polycarb on the top of their pre-roller stage, actually, because the way that you like flick them out sometimes, that doesn't happen because the polycarb acts as like a shield almost.
I think what you can do is
was-
also space these top flexors out on that hook stage. I feel like you can get a better slam with that.
Yeah. I'd also say probably add some mesh to the Lady Brown because it slips out without something there to block, as well as probably just brace every single thing a lot more, mainly the top structures, because it looks like there's a bit of a lack of bracing for the Lady Brown structure.
Clean poly on the Lady Brown though.
Yeah.
I'd also say on your first stage intake, I don't think those motors, I don't think they should be that much far out. Because like it's like sticking out from the drivetrain. You can see in the video.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I like
You could place
maybe
it.
like use. Go on.
No. You. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe like use some chain or like directly from a gear. Maybe like some more tucked into the robot.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the metal and everything looks really clean.
Yeah.
I'd say one more thing. Oh, one more thing. I'd like maybe tension your chain a bit more. It looks like it's like really loose. The
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a
Okay, since they are a first-year team, I'm gonna take that into consideration and give them a B tier.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a B tier.
I'll give it a B tier as well.
So,
Oh, and you say A
Yeah.
tier?
definitely tune your stop times though,
Yeah.
or wait time.
definitely.
But super clean
Yeah.
curve. I don't know. If we're grading this based off of the PID, the turning and all that's really clean, but the curves make it. The stop times make it not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a C tier just because of the stop times.
Mhm.
But otherwise, it's really, really clean.
Yeah.
C tier for me as well.
Super scuff bot we made, but somehow won TC with it. Lucas.
Then
shoot.
intake.
It's hood and hook.
This looks like the insane China intake leaks from the middle of August.
Summer.
I
Yeah.
remember a Chinese team was
I know
involved.
another team that actually
Sorry.
that actually did it kind of close to us actually. 2411E broken zip ties. They had something very similar to this.
Volt has this too, Ezra.
Yeah. And 8675V.
Yeah, our bot Robots, we had something similar to this as well, except we had more flexials and we had 2 hooks instead of 1.
One thing that I want to point out on this robot is that active tensioner. So as you see, when the floating intake goes up, it changes the distance between the chain in between the first stage and that second stage. So what they do to combat this is they have a standoff that is on a hinge, and then they zip tie it back, rubber band it back. This provides active tensioning so that it
Yeah.
doesn't really slip or anything that often. It's a really easy way to save an extra axle with sprocket and whatnot, more chain.
Yeah, and also the polycarb bracing looks pretty nice. That's a good way to
Yeah.
save weight.
For sure.
Even
One
though
thing
got a
interesting
dorker
about
on
this
the back.
bot is they have a dorker on the back, yeah. So, which I'm assuming is because they expand out the back with their hook, which I mean, I guess is interesting. Nothing super. It might be hard to clear out the corner with the mobile go back there, so I tried to put it on the front. If it works, it works.
I think it's very interesting actually. I'm gonna give this spot an A tier.
Yeah, A tier
I'm
seems
gonna
fair.
join on the S tier train right here.
Yeah.
Real.
I'm a
Always love to see more innovative designs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually made redirect. Something interesting about this bot is they made it to Space City Finals.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I know those guys.
nice.
Gotta love Genesis. Shout out Null and Void, I guess.
Pro.
There's
I
really not
think-
that much about it. The bot's
Yeah,
super
super clean. I like the white poly.
yeah.
I'll give this an A tier.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will be going to Space City in February. We'll be there too.
Holy.
Burger Boy. Some stuff still needs to be cut and mounted. So this bot is unfinished. Alright. Oh.
Holy C panels.
This
If you were watching this video, could you leave in the comments how much this bot weighed?
Yeah.
I'm interested to know. Because by the looks of it, it's got to be at least 20 pounds.
I want to see this bot versus 6978E. Which one weighs more?
oh my
They do
So-
have a hood Lady Brown now, it looks like, which is
not
pretty-
really Lady Brown. It's like more of a backpack. It's really interesting.
it's like
Yeah, it looks like it's a
I don't know.
backpack.
I don't know. Oh shoot.
Yeah. So
Oh,
there's
shit.
a lot of unnecessary building on here. And I think there's steel used actually quite a bit.
Yeah. So I think this is just a case of being overbuilt. You don't
Yeah.
need all that bracing.
Yeah, and looking at it, I
Yeah.
don't think there's any boxing either. So, like, maybe you could have less C channels, but just box them a bit more to have the extra structural integrity you needed.
Exactly. Because of the weight and whatnot on this bot, I think I'm gonna give it a whale tier.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You gotta give them the skull as well, you know?
Also
yeah,
the brick.
and the skull and the brick.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Okay, we got Jace from 7866. That's a very suspiciously close number. All right. Still need to mount intake motors, and should we do fish or double Lady Brown neck?
Double Lady Brown.
Yeah, just stay away
Indeed.
from fish. Fish is really easy to
Yeah.
build if you guys struggle with more complex building. I guess, but Lady Brown is also not that difficult to build into.
But if I'm honest, fish mech is actually not the best in terms of lining up and all that stuff. It's so easy to defend. It's not worth it.
Yeah. hmm
Been
Otherwise, really intentional building on the spot. Very minimalistic.
yeah.
I
I
think
think
the
I think
I
it's
think the
super clean.
intake I think the intake could be mounted a bit better
Yeah, it
because
sticks
pillow
out
blocks
so
tend
much.
to like die.
Yeah.
Wait, is the intake mounted using a low strength axle?
I think it is for bracing. You're correct.
Yeah.
Change that for
Yeah.
sure.
Like it's just mounted out a bit too much. That might not even be in size.
Maybe.
Maybe. And also like the the bracing at the top. First of all, I see like a lack of boxing again, and also the problem I have with this is that like you could be easily turning them 90 degrees around, and it would offer a lot more structural integrity than this.
Go.
It's really not that awful though.
They have the fingernail mech at the bottom.
And then
The
they also have the
fingernail.
poly forks instead of the regular intake ramp.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna give it a B tier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a C tier. Need to do some more
Yeah, I feel
supports.
like C tier is fair for the spot.
I say low B tier.
Yeah,
Low B, high C. Yeah.
this is why you should tighten your motors using Loctite.
Ooh,
Is Loctite legal?
It is
Yeah.
legal.
Depends on the kind.
Yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, about Loctite. I had to just know that don't put too many extra layers of Loctite in it because if you do, it will be a pain to take out.
hmm
This is why you buy an electric screwdriver.
Yes.
Real.
Real.
Yes, I'm staring at my
That's like
screen that
16
maybe
bucks.
unscrew their Loctite and stuff right now.
All right, I'm gonna give this an L tier for Loctite.
Yeah, oh god. No. No.
Dob, because that's gonna be a pain to get to with the motor screw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right. Next, we got Scott from 5013X leaking Gremlin, leaking the Shalong mech.
First of all, automatic S tier for the name. S tier for the name.
Yeah.
So we've already seen this. Gremlin's tier 3 hang.
Yeah.
Pretty innovative, I would say. But
Yeah, again I would
Yeah,
have to
we all know.
have to press F to pay respects, you know?
Yeah.
This hang is
Yep.
definitely a bit outdated, I would say.
But it was very innovative for the time, I would say.
Yeah.
It was first
Absolutely.
ever. Shout out to Gremlin being innovative actually this year. Well, a lot of teams are just doing Lady Browns. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a Schlong tier.
real.
Yeah,
So that's
Schlong
S.
tier.
Yeah. Now
All right.
we have Will from 9228C/Poly.
What is Vex you?
This is Vex U, I believe.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Turning a 3-hole gap in his drivetrain. He's using some sort of filament for the in between his intake and the outside of his drivetrain to funnel the rings in.
This actually might not be Vex U, actually.
It
It looks like it's Vex
Well,
U.
because
The
Yeah.
has to be legally because of the 3D printing.
Yeah, I guess. But like
yeah.
6-motor drive for Vex U is interesting.
I don't. I think what's the standard 8 or 10 for Vexu?
It's 8 or 10, yeah.
8 or 10. Unless you're Evan from 9 Motor Gang, bro, built a 12-motor X drive.
Yeah, that thing is not it. That's how you get a goal stealing from you by boilers.
Real. Stealing.
Hey, yeah, I'm still waiting for Pyro's
Yeah.
16-motor drive PTO'd jump bot.
Real.
I mean, I don't know what to say about the robot. I
Yeah.
mean, looks the brain is very exposed though. That's
Yeah, manage your wires, especially when they're on the outside like that.
Oh my
Those
goodness,
are-
yeah.
That's getting torn.
Yeah,
It's a 15-inch bot, so I understand.
Oh,
like,
but guys, they got the
difficulty.
sportsmanship last year.
yeah, they
But,
got
Oh,
a
sportsmanship. That's an S tier for sportsmanship.
Yeah, on
yeah,
God.
always be a good sportsman.
hmm No G1s around here.
No G1.
Shout out Jason Chungus.
Shout out.
All right.
Hey, rip Jason Chungus.
Rest in peace.
From Finn from 208AG. Advice is wanted. All right, so it looks like he's going to go for the Lady Round build here. Just judging off the structure. He's running a 1-motor intake. Pretty basic. I would definitely space out your flex wheels on the front stage evenly. It's just a really little thing, though.
I think they're pretty spaced out from the top view. I don't know though.
The left one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One thing I do have to say,
Definitely manage your wires better.
yeah, wire management, and also, well, they got zip ties, so I think they're right on to the wire management right after this one. But the hooks look a bit ununiform, to say the least.
Yeah, it looks hand cut.
They look like mountains. I love
They look-
mountains.
They look a little. I mean, even hand cutting, definitely try to be a little bit more precise.
I mean,
But
if you're hand cutting polycarb, you could just use scissors, which are a lot more accurate.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a mountain
Yeah.
tier.
yeah, mountains are good.
Oh wait, never mind.
Did you go today? Speaking of which, or not yet? Oh wait, it's closed. My bad. My fault.
What?
I forgot Great Bear was closed.
Yeah, I can't go skiing.
Are you gonna crash out?
Yeah.
What the?
All
What do
right.
y'all think of
Oh,
our
no.
front intake tensioner?
Intake
Um,
tensioner.
I don't think that. I guess. I think that would stop the chain from moving, but I really don't know what to say.
It's a very unique building
Unique
concept, I guess.
Oh wait, I don't think that's the chain on top was a tensioner. I think that's just some
Right after
yes,
few episodes.
Okay.
4996B
Found it.
here, roughly a dozen bees. Nice
Yeah.
name. So looking at the front intake tensioner, looks like that chain's a hard stop here.
creative building technique, but I don't know if I would recommend doing this.
Yes.
Definitely creative.
Yeah, chain snap.
Easier for chain.
Yeah, but I'd say probably have a hard stop below just in case, because if the chain snaps, right, that's just gonna disable you for a match, or at least make you less able for a match. Have a hard stop there just in case.
Yeah. Interesting building technique. I'm going to give it a C tier.
C tier for chain.
C tier for chain. C
Yes.
tier.
Okay. Next, we got Kevin from 6978B.
Another sub 6-inch spot, but this is not over under. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Guys, stop with the 5-inch bots. It's no longer over under.
Yeah, this is less than ideal. This robot cannot score, so I'm going to give it an F tier.
Yeah, I'd have to say whole count tipping point bots instead of over under bots.
Is that a vision sensor on the back?
That's a bumper sensor.
Dang. All right, and then let's ignore his actual bot under it.
Yeah, oh god. His actual bot though,
Next, we got Diesel.
actual bot actually looks pretty good, except for that. Oh yeah, we've seen this on the last
Chaining on.
episode. The chained lady bound. Anyways, A tier.
Yeah.
Next bot.
A tier on the actual bot, F tier on the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, Diesel 7862M. Any ideas what to change? I would not use mesh right there.
Yeah, mesh.
I feel like
Really-
things are just gonna get caught. Yeah. Cut up
Yeah.
the rip.
I think your goal is to make it so things don't get caught, but in the process, you're kind of going to make it worse with mesh, actually.
Your goal with every robot should be minimize what can go wrong while maximizing what you can do right. Is the way I like to look at it. So minimize for any errors that could happen during a match.
Yeah.
Just little.
Looking at it, it's a 2-motor intake, I believe. Also, I feel like I have to say the center of gravity on this one looks like it could be better. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely very far back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the mogul attached to the back, like it's gonna be hard to turn on the front.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it just me or does it look kind of bent? Or am I just tripping? It looks
Oh yeah,
bent.
the
It does
two
look a bit
channels in
bad.
the middle looks like they aren't straight. I don't know if that's designed like that or it's just not the best.
I'm gonna give it a C tier.
Yeah.
C tier seems
Yep.
very fair.
All right.
Make wall stakes.
Next, we got Sonder, sister team activities.
This is in the wrong channel.
Yeah. So because of
Well,
that, it gets an F tier. F tier for wrong channel. All
yeah.
right. Quibble.
Sister team.
We
This is
speedy
also
now?
this is also sister team activities. So
Wrong channel. Put this in the sister team activities.
yeah.
We don't want to see this.
Yeah. All
But
right.
in general, just doesn't flap intake with the brain placement. It's just not the best.
Okay. Charlie 8448X. Any suggestions on this Lady Brown? All right.
What's that axle there for? Is my question. Like, why is there just an axle across the middle with a rubber band around it?
If
I don't
that's
know.
their bracing, then that's kind of
Oh, is that just racing?
that's
Just use
their
the C
bracing.
channel. You could
Just
just use a standoff or something.
even
C
an L
channel.
channel is better than this.
Literally, just do anything else.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
anything else. But
Your Lady
also,
Brown compression just needs to be tuned.
oh my god, the
Yeah.
gear ratio again.
Yeah, why are you guys using such big gears? Oh, is this the same person from before?
I think so.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Notice how when the ring goes in, the Lady Brown actually bends out.
yeah,
Oh.
that's because of your bracing. Don't do an axle with a rubber band.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
you
but I
gotta
have
fix
to give
that.
this an F tier because I don't
Yeah.
really like single-use Lady Browns.
Yeah, me as well. All right, we got
He posted
Charlie
again. We
again.
can just skip that. We can probably just skip this one since it's just him loading it, which we've already seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Casey. Oh, we got Ace from 229V. Okay.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
basically the same
I
thing.
like the black plexi instead of the white.
Yeah.
Switching it up.
So I do have
There's
to
a lot of
say,
sense.
I have to say make sure the black plexi it's not ABS because ABS snaps as soon as you ram into a wall.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
We can give this an A for Ace tier.
Yeah, ace tier.
Bean.
It's ace tier. Oh god. And the PID Lady Brown, you gotta love it. But I do say to high strengths, you could probably switch that out for a low strength. Sorry, not low strength, but like screw jointed with standoff in the middle instead.
Yeah, easy way to save weight.
Yeah.
All right. We got Billy Bob, 7422C, Jam in the Wes. I don't think a 4-bar lift is meta, but I think it's pretty decent, kind of funny.
I
That
love 4-bar.
Mm-hmm.
looks quite heavy.
Yeah, the intake is also extremely slow, so I would definitely speed that up if you could.
Yeah.
It looks motor lift, I think. I prefer
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably switch that to piston, but
I mean, looks like
I don't know.
the bot needs some more bracing
I
as
think-
well. And boxing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really not that bad, though. It's a pretty decent build.
Just outdated, really. I think it's a big issue. So
I'd give
I'll
it
give it a
I'll
C
give
tier.
this a C tier. C or B, I think is fair.
Yeah.
yeah, the battery
Right,
mount
next
is
we got-
funny as well on that one.
Wait, where is it?
It's just rubber banded down to the side.
Oh, I see it. Also, I would use fully charged batteries in the future.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe that's why it's so slow.
we had at our most recent competition, we had a teammate who was trying to do weight savings by not having power in their robot. Very interesting concept. right.
That's tech.
Pretty
Yeah.
well, I assume?
Yeah, it's tech.
Oh god.
What? Yeah. All right, we got GSL1 from 13722A. Our new bot trust the right one is mine.
Can't see what's going on. Oh, there we go.
I'd
Ooh.
say flap for a hood is actually just not a good thing to have. Also, low strength at the front looks bent.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Also,
Their whole
the amount of
strength
rubber
is bent
bands
as
is
well.
insane.
Yeah, you don't. That's like 10 pounds worth of rubber bands. You don't need that really.
These just get D tiers.
One of the on the one on the left, one of the sides of the drive doesn't have like a seat channel on the outside, so it's just the wheels hanging there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's can't. Oh, it's really.
Cantilever.
And then the other one's bent out.
I think this is just an F tier.
This is just F tier. An
Yeah.
F tier and a B tier.
F
And
for
the other one I'd say
Genius.
is B tier.
All right, we got old design. How did you go from?
Wait.
I think you should go back to your old design.
I think that's a downgrade.
Yeah. Your old design was. I mean, it was decent.
It's decent, but
I think. Oh, was it?
the lack of
I'm
boxing.
gonna still give it a C tier because it's
Yeah.
not that great once again, but
The air tank mount.
definitely.
Yeah.
Holy-
Wire management definitely needs to be worked on.
For sure.
I mean, the rubber bands on the pulleys look pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
Without-
kind of cool. Not gonna lie with the zip ties. Or what is that? Well, that's like a spacer. That's actually kind of clean. I mess with that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
hmm But I would go back to your old design.
Yeah. And OBOT number 2.
Old. I would
How
go
do
back to
robots keep getting
afterwards.
better?
Why does the
Yeah, I
OBOT keep getting better and better?
Yeah.
Honestly, that fish mech is kind of sauce, and I'm a big fish mech hater.
Well,
Yeah,
it's fast, so but it's still easy to play defense against. So just don't do fish mech. But
Yeah, it's also really heavy and overbuilt, that bot.
yeah.
At least, and this one actually has boxing as well, so I'd say it's another upgrade.
I think this is a new
think that-
bot. I think he's lying to us. I think he's
I
lying
think
to
he
us.
might be trolling.
Yeah.
Probably. But you know what? I'm just giving, I'd say a B tier because I just don't like fishback.
A B tier. Yeah. This one failed.
This is
Is
the
this-
same exact bot.
Same one.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Just
I'm
skip
not
that.
ready. Yeah.
All right, Sai Arasala.
Is this
Is
bot
the
gonna be
bot-
okay with no tiles? Working in garage, just meta. Always work in your garage.
Oh God.
Real.
Looks
The
pretty
front stage,
solid.
you could probably not have it like that. Seems like a lot of flex wheels.
I would
Uh,
definitely box your C channel more in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got that captain intake bend going on. Um,
Fun. And don't.
5.5 watt Lady Brown OP, 16.5 watt intake. Highly recommend. It's very nice for coding.
Yeah, looks like
This bot just looks.
looks like they don't have
I'll
access
continue.
to any polycarb, honestly. So I'm gonna cut them some slack on weight saving with polycarb.
They have polycarb RAM.
Do they? Oh, they do. Yeah.
I would probably make your hooks a bit longer and also switch with the polycarb as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just quite a few things that I could do to save weight on this robot, but otherwise, it functions. It's pretty decent. I'm gonna give it an A tier.
Yeah.
Building new robot from Berserk from 16329E. Do you think I pronounced that right?
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What speed is this drive? Is this 360? No, it's not.
No.
So it's 60 to
60 to
36.
36.
36 to.
Yes,
I don't know what
that's
motor
okay.
they're on.
I think that's green carts. Yeah, it is 360. It is green carts 360.
Oh.
Yeah.
W call out. It looks a little small, the drive base.
Yeah,
but-
I mean,
I don't know.
looks like it's not thick enough to fit a mogul fully into the back.
Yeah, so I'd definitely move it out like a few holes on each side.
Also, looks like someone took a bite out of the top.
You guys
Mhm.
need to file your edges, please.
Yes.
You're getting called for being sharp. All these C channels look like the lights taken out of them.
Yeah.
Um,
Remember, the C channels.
Stop.
C channels are not Kit Kats.
Yeah.
it might be the
Don't
perspective,
listen to
but
Wonder
the
Games.
They look like they use
Consistent
tin
kind of
snips
spend.
religiously.
For real. I use 10 snips, but you just file the edges with a belt sander. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
just get an angle grinder.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
give it
give it. I'm gonna give it a D tier.
Nom.
I'm gonna give it a yeah. Real.
Piston
No.
also looks bent, but it might just be the perspective.
They look like they're beveled out, or not beveled. Well, like what's the word for it? Where they're like bowed out on each side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So definitely need to change your spacing there.
All right, we've got Mamed from 1737Z, Bluetooth Score OP. I mean, if it works, honestly,
If
If
it
it's
works,
consistent as this.
Parker,
Yeah.
he has the Pybotics clamp.
Oh, he does, dude. I love Pybotics. Shout out Ben from Pybotics and 515.
He needs a shout out.
oh
The
god,
goat.
Zago and 515R, and hey, don't forget Logan too.
Oh, Logan, yeah. Logan's also my goat.
Yeah, 515 are
Indeed.
our goats.
Honestly, we should just do a robot rating where we just rate 515R robots. I think they'd all go into S tier, personally, but
No, except for the vertical 5.0.
that was dope.
Nah, that's just
That's
still
crazy glaze.
I
S tier.
Alright.
think
I'm just gonna give this bot an A tier.
I'm just gonna give it a B. It looks kind
I
of
think it's
jank, but it's whatever.
I think it's fine. It just doesn't have anything special on it.
yeah.
okay, if you
He's
add like a liner on the back, it could totally work. With like
Yeah.
the line stakes.
All right, we got Will from 59200M. Any suggestions?
Don't make your bot. You need to fix like the weight distribution or the something on your bot because your bot seems really jumpy.
Oh, it's off the tiles.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, this is driver. Shoot.
Oh, wait, that's
this is a
driver?
crazy prog.
I thought it was auto-on. Oh
I
shit.
thought it was auto for a second as well.
Oh my, yeah. Definitely tune your hooks because it looks like you drop them a bit. Like have something like we've seen a few ratings ago, like standoffs to some standoffs to have some compression so you don't get the ring flinged out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, your intake seems pretty efficient. Besides the second ring, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm gonna give it a B tier.
Oh, so what's that long C channel for? Is that for like Lady Brown? I don't know. Answer in the comments if you're watching.
Yeah.
Drip.
I'd
It
also
looks like fish make geometry actually.
I don't know.
honestly I'd give it a C tier because there's no boxing again, like structural integrity.
Yeah, you're right. Build quality.
Box.
All right,
I agree.
moving on to the next one. 6978A.
Going
All
to
right, got a comp tomorrow. Thoughts? Looks like we've got a first year hang.
It's actually
James-
a tier hang as
James feels pretty passionate about using pistons to just release the hang. That way you don't have to worry about air mounts. And also, at the end of a match, you're not going to have full tanks of air like you do right here to be able to pull up your bot. I
Also,
would
that flexi around your intake feels unnecessary. I don't think you need all that, but maybe you do. I don't know.
Also, instead of spending like £2 on protecting that front motor, you could maybe just move it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Move it to the top.
Four piston first tier hang is crazy.
Yeah.
What level we're under?
Yeah.
Real.
I mean, honestly, if you really, really want to do it, switch it to 6 pistons.
Yeah.
No, I'd say 47 for like the C tier.
Oh, like the
Theory.
Prith tier 3 kind of.
I'd say
Yeah.
47 and face him towards the bottom, due to the FRC jump bot.
Oh, real.
Real.
Yeah.
Jump straight up to tier 3. That's
Yeah.
Genius. Pyro. All right.
Okay, we got Quibbles here again.
Quibble.
oh my god.
No scoring and quite jank looking right now, so
I'm going to give it a D tier.
Let's just scroll right.
It could be worse.
W tank placement, I will say, but it's not over under, so I don't think
Good.
that'll work.
James from 16610A.
Sadly, it's
I
not
feel like this is just really overcomplicated.
3701A.
Is it even clamped onto the Mogo?
Nope, it
No,
doesn't.
Mogo's just like sitting there.
The clamp words
Oh, yeah,
are
they
worth
move
less than
backwards.
prayers.
The gearing seemed very unnecessary.
Yeah. It's just I think it's just like the intake is just really overbuilt.
Yeah.
Looks like stairs.
Mhm.
It kind of does. Looks like one of those things at the mall, the escalators that you take up.
Yeah, on God. And also the fact that like
I'm
it's
gonna give it.
like the massive gears between, that's interesting, I guess.
I'm gonna give this an E tier for escalator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
escalator tier.
All right. Pranjal from 9204B. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm not going to read all that.
Yep, Y tier for yap. Okay, anyways.
All right. Mogul clamp. At that point, just box it through for a little extra build quality.
Don't use steel. Don't use steel.
It said it's made half out of pure steel. Oh,
My goodness, this thing is heavy.
I messed with the googly eyes though.
Yeah, shout out 9364E.
Yeah, googly
It
eyes
look-
is
Okay.
makes a
It
that
does look bent. Yeah, but it does look kind of bent. Like look at the top of
yeah,
the
definitely is bent.
intake.
That
That is
you
like
should just switch that to steel.
The aluminum spacers
switch
are
everything.
also a bit rough, low key.
At this point, if you're using that much steel, just switch to full steel.
On God.
dude, there was a bot in my engineering room. It was like 35 pounds in full steel. I don't even know.
Yeah, oh my God. That's a
Drive kind of clean.
they have cut a steel 5i and used both parts.
This is something else.
Yeah,
I mean,
so that one bot earlier in the review, 6978E, and this bot. I want to see a matchup.
I'm gonna give it a heavy. I'm gonna give it the guy lifting the heavy weight because
I'm gonna
this
give
thing's
it a break.
Mountain.
I gave it the yap tier, but also the whale tier now. Actually, also we have
yeah. I'm gonna agree with that.
for googly eyes though, like the googly eyes, you know.
Yeah, gotta give it the googly eyes tier.
All right, Ben Solo 6219X. Does anyone know how to fix this? It was only supposed to turn for 90 degrees.
Add
If you-
some more to your
if
E
you have
constant.
If you have inquiries like that, I would personally recommend robo coaching. There's channels for everything like that. You know, there's a channel for design and CAD build programs. That's what you need. It seems like strategy, notebook, team organization, and fundraising. It has qualified coaches,
Yes.
and you'll get very quick feedback.
Yep.
How much are they paying
Honestly,
you? How much are they paying you? Oh, I'm saying. Okay. Anyways.
And it's free as
robot
well.
is very
No-
clean.
Free, no,
Yeah.
free of
Yeah.
charge. You can seek help whenever you want. We always got coaches here. And yeah,
Parker, could you add me at the next post? I lost the spot.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
yeah. do
There's no thread on this
or
one, so I'll
not.
create a thread.
Okay.
It's a clean bot though, so I give that like based off the bot, I give it an A tier, but the code needs to be tuned, of course. So
Mhm.
Ezra, why's your name
21
Ezra 766? Oh,
Ezra, why are you a Cap 10 member now?
actually, he was not on Cap 10 if I do remember correctly.
What are you talking about, Parker? All
You
right.
were actually on my team since middle school, so
Real. Okay.
Guys, we got 5 minutes left.
all right, we gotta hurry up. Speed run. 21 520 leaks. Quibble.
It's quibble.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing. I'm
There's-
gonna give it
this
a
is-
nothing.
Yeah,
I'm not giving it a rating.
Yeah.
The next one's obviously S tier. They found the meta to score the most points in the game.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How many top rings?
How
is
would you even score this?
All of them. There you go.
all of them?
All
Are,
right.
See you at
Dude.
Space City.
The
Kirby
3 rings on the top
1950.
isn't even scored.
we can't see anything,
I
but
need
look,
criticism.
nice.
Yeah, there's just 3 rings stacked on top.
I need criticism for this all time. There's nothing. What?
Yeah, there's no odds on Kirby,
There's no-
so we can't give
there's
you
no-
criticism.
S tier.
All right.
Hold
See
on.
you at Space City. First, actually, I first saw this on 62A.
I can't see the robot, so turn on the lights, please. All right. I'm gonna give this a dark tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a dark S tier.
Yeah,
I don't know. Seems clean. Lady Brown.
seems clean, but I can't really tell, so I'd have to get a better look. Intake leak,
3796B. Yep.
clean intake. Looks like you're building Lady Brown. So I don't
It's
know.
just like you got to tune your front stage a little bit more, but otherwise it's
Yeah.
perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's decent.
Yeah.
Fingernail mech. I like to see it.
Fingernail Mac, wall stick aligner.
Yep.
You know,
EG could be better.
very basic Metabot. I'm just gonna give it an A tier because of that.
We hear again from GSLI.
Because it's a working in progress, but yeah.
Passive hang mech.
That's really good. If you're doing a Lady Brown, you really don't need pistons. Just doing something like this is very simple.
Yes.
Easy way to sit
S
there as
tier
well.
for S tier.
Okay.
I'm confused on how his robot got here. So, anyways,
No,
here we are again. There's no more. There's more. Sorry. What?
when
This is an IQ.
Yeah, IQ tier. Next we got Ben 11811A Coder Designer. The flying ring just restarted my computer. This is a 53-second video.
I am
Alright.
watching all that.
Real.
It looks like a skills prog.
let me see.
Definitely has to be quicker.
It didn't stay or it's aligned, so that's an F tier. Oh god.
Real. And you're scoring blue rings, not red. Come on now.
They haven't scored a single ring.
I'm not watching all that. All right, moving on.
They go
Yeah,
through the
skip
first
to-
full section. I'm gonna keep
POV
watching this. I'm
ring.
gonna update you guys.
Chat.
So far,
POV.
they've scored 0 rings.
I finished the video and not a single ring was scored.
Yeah.
No rings, 1 goal was scored.
I mean,
All right, we can skip the next one too. It's not really. I can't.
Yeah,
It's
guys,
like
remember this is high stakes, not over under. No more 5-inch bots.
Yeah. Building to tier 3, rip active hood, redirect. Alright.
I would say it's a pretty clean bot. Looks a little overbuilt, but not super
Looks
crazy.
overbuilt. Needs work on wire management for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
those are pistons on the hang
Mhm.
itself. Very, very innovative tech.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
Yeah, this bot's
Hood redirect is the best way if you're doing hook. Sorry, hood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a C tier.
I'm gonna give it a B tier. I'd say it's a pretty solid robot.
It's
Just
hook
not-
redirect though. If you're
Oh, is
doing
it
hook
hook?
redirect, at least do
Sure,
6 hood.
hood.
And if you're doing redirect, please do hood.
It is hood.
Or 1028Z redirect. They have a really interesting mechanism. Super good.
Snail mech. Snail mech goated. Oh, 1020Z, my goats. Okay.
Oh, it's that flap intake bot that.
That flap intake bot is the only good robot I'm looking at here.
That flap intake bot is the only good flap intake bot.
Yeah, that's the only good flap intake bot type. And I think their sister teams that whole counted the flap intake bot couldn't be that bad either.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that Buzz Lightyear gif.
Real.
Like two.
Alright, I'm gonna give
One of them looks like a whole count does. So,
Alright, so we're gonna take the average of these 5 bots rating. So I'm gonna give the first bot like a D tier, the second bot like a C, middle one an A, and then I'm just gonna give it an overall B tier.
yeah, overall B tier.
Overall.
Average is
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write the middle bot and give it an A tier.
Yeah. Middle
Oh,
bot
you have
count.
a video too. I did not see that.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
like an edit or something. Clean ring sort or no? I'd say that's pretty clean.
That's really clean, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I give that an S tier for color sorting. For the color
Yeah.
sorting.
Yeah.
Oh, Z tier? What? Why are people voting Z?
I don't know why Z.
Thoughts?
Oh, it's because our Lady Brown does not have anything. It's got the Bluetooth Lady Brown cage.
Well, I think they're just gonna finish it later, but they're just doing color sorting.
Yeah.
But I would just write in the color sorting.
The
I
color.
like how they have their wrench labeled as wrench.
Real. You gotta know your parts, dude.
Yeah,
It's actually
exactly.
for blind people so that way they can read it. But you know.
Mm.
Okay.
Thoughts.
I'm just gonna give this bot a C tier.
I don't know
No.
what's going on here.
Yeah.
It is a robot.
It is
Robot indeed.
definitely switch to smaller flex wheels. Otherwise, hook stage seems pretty fine. Build quality definitely needs work. Just overbuilt in some areas once again.
Low strength shaft in front.
Please use high strength. Please use high strength axles.
Yeah.
We
I'm
don't
just kidding.
want a one-time use intake.
Turning is too harsh. Just
Exactly.
all that's left of the bot. Rip.
Alright.
I should probably.
RIP tier and next one. Fishmack, that's where's F tier at again?
Fishmech really is not that good. It's super easy to play defense on. Just don't recommend it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one an H tier for H team.
Fish. I'm giving a fish tier for fish mech.
Real.
Yeah, and also so many flexios in front. It's not really that necessary.
Yeah, you really only need like 5 or 6. So.
Boxing
Is
is
that
needed.
8?
Yeah, drivetrain needs boxing and bracing definitely, and yeah, I'd say
And that's don't use 5x.
yeah.
All right. Well, is that it?
I think we ended there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us.